So they were actually in the studio. Yes, the whole day. When they heard about the murder, they beat it before the cops came. I'll kill this woman, I swear it. So now's my chance to get material for the cross-examination. So, Nick, have we figured out just who is in the Steel Samurai costume? Can it really have been old Windbag? To be continued. My reading was terrible today. Yes, we're saving. Hello everybody, it's me again. I hope that you are ready for more Phoenix Wright. First, let me get this background music turned down just a bit. Whoops. Yeah, that's the one. Alright. And then as far as the game music goes, we'll just have to adjust it as I go here. So, last time, we had the first court trial for Turnabout Samurai, and we're about to go for another round. We discovered that one of the folks that we had on the stand had withheld information, to everybody's surprise. And so now we have to go back and investigate some more in a different area from what we did in the past. It was an area we had questions about, but we weren't really given permission to go, or it was kind of blocked off. It was considered irrelevant. And now we're learning that it might be relevant / is relevant. And then there are extra people who are not here who are relevant as well. So, shall we get going? I'm going to be reading again. This is going to be an hour long. Since we started about 10 minutes late, I'm going to go about 10-15 minutes over the top of the hour. So, again, my reading is a little bit lackluster. I'll do my best to make sure everybody has some kind of difference in voice. And so, let me turn off this music. And now let me make sure that the game will be at a good volume. And myself as well. I see I'm not quite where I should be. Okay. If anybody notices that the background music, especially in the middle of the trial, is drowning me out, please let me know. But I also am aware that the perception of sound for viewers is different than my perception of sound, so I'll keep that in mind as well. I'll turn myself down just a little bit, because when I get excited, I max out the mic. So here we go. Off for another round. Yep. Here we go. October 18th, Wright and Company Law Offices. Whew. What a day. This is no time for relaxing, Nick. Say, you think WP's got a chance? I guess that really depends on the people we find out about in today's trial. The director and producer? Yeah, them. Well, what are we doing here then? Let's get to the studios. Yeah, that's a bit loud. It's also a bit loud in my ears. That could end up being a bit distracting. Alright, I'm gonna leave it right about there. Hopefully it'll be okay. So, I think I'm starting to figure out what the characters are kind of guiding the game to be as they say various things. But let me go ahead and talk really quick. As far as what to do, what do you think we should do? What do I... Huh? Why don't we just do what you just said? Hey, Tia Marillion. We gotta get the scoop on this director and producer. Oh, right. Then there's no point in hanging out here. That's what I've been saying! Let's go to those studios, pronto! I'm gonna turn up the game volume a little bit more. Here we go. Here we go. Oh no, did I miss something? I hope I didn't click through something. Oh well. We don't have enough information to make a case yet. That's exactly the same thing you said yesterday. Just admit it. You don't have a clue what happened. There's not enough information. I'll turn this down a little bit more. Okay. So now we're just gonna go ahead and move. Off to the detention center, October 18th, at the detention center. Visitor's room. Oh, Mr. Wright, thank you for earlier. Not at all. We got lucky, to tell the truth. You could say that again. Let's not. So, WP, do you have any leads that might get us going in the right direction? Oh. Sorry, but no. Be sure to tell us anything that comes to mind, no matter how small. We can't really rely on getting lucky again tomorrow. Yes. Let's talk. Let's talk about the fanboy. Do fanboys sneak into the studios often? No, not that I know of. That security lady's pretty strict with them. But in today's testimony, didn't she say they were often hanging around? The kids really love the Steel Samurai. They sneak past when she's not looking, I guess. Alright, the director. What was the director, or rather, was the director present at the morning run-through? Yes, he was. He was directing how the Steel Samurai and the Evil Magistrate should move. But why didn't you tell us this before? Well, the studio asked us to keep quiet. See, the studio's asking everybody to keep quiet. Dang. That has nothing to do with this. I hate to repeat myself, but Nick here is a newbie lawyer, fresh off the bar. When he loses, he's going to lose big. I see. Whose side is she on? You aren't hiding anything else from us, are you? No, I sure hope not. Alright. I wonder if I present something. Regarding the murder weapon. Yes? Is it heavy, that spear? It's pretty hefty, yeah. I don't think the average person will be able to swing it around effectively. Huh. And that's the spear that broke or something during the morning run-through? Oh yes, I goofed on a round kick, you see. I broke the spear. The security lady fixed it for me right away, though. With duct tape, we heard. Let's see, guide map. Excuse me. Thank you for showing me that, whatever it is. I wish I could think of some way to help you. Sorry. Huh. Let me look at that. Regarding this photograph, yes, this really, truly, absolutely isn't you, right? Right. I was sleeping in my dressing room the whole time, honest. But who else could have done it? Your costume was in your dressing room? Yes. I guess they snuck in and took it while I was asleep. But who? Huh. What about the key card? Let's check that. We found this card key in your dressing room. Oh, that's mine, yes. Can people outside the studios get these cards? I don't think so. Even I have the right. Even I have to return the card. Once the show's done filming, that is. Huh. Oh, excuse me. Alright. Okay, so he has nothing to say about this. Nothing extra. Let's move. October 18th, 2016. Gosh, 2:16 p.m. Global Studios main gate. No one's here. Right, now that they have Miss Oldbag in custody. I guess they don't have anyone else to replace her. Hey! And the guard station! Look! She left her donuts! Oh. What? I wasn't going to eat them. Let's examine. I'm not sure there's anything to examine, but let's look. The computer that runs this studio's security cameras. Huh? It looks like it's been turned off for the day. Main entrance to the studios. They probably have a police officer on patrol out here. And what's that? Looks like a studio van. They probably use it to carry around film equipment. I don't really think there's anything too much else. That's the sign. An overhead map of the studios. Right from here is the employee area. To the left are the actual film studios. Alright, I'm gonna move again. Outside Studio 1. October 18th, Studio 1 entrance. Hey, Nick. It looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today. You're right. He's probably up to his neck in paperwork after the commotion at today's trial. So, Nick, remember that Studio 2 we heard about at the trial today? It was down that path at the fallen tree, right? Yeah, I think that's what they said. Maybe the director and the rest of them are there today. Now's our chance, Nick. Let's check it out. Huh. In the trial, they said Studio 2 was down this path. The monkey head is in the way, but we should be able to get by it without any problem. The monkey's head looks really heavy. Well, it did knock that tree over when it fell. Both of these, the monkey head and the tree, fell the day of the murder, didn't they? Yeah, that's what Detective Gumshoe said. Okay. That's the security camera that automatically takes pictures of people here. It took 2 pictures on the day of the murder, before the actual time of death. One of them was the Seal Samurai, the other was a grade school boy. It doesn't seem to be switched on today. Well, there really isn't anything else. Studio 2. October 18th, Studio 2 entrance. This is Studio 2? I thought so. It doesn't really look much like a studio, does it? No, that it does not. Hey, there's a trailer over there. It looks pretty sturdy for a movie set trailer. Are we sure this is a studio? Nick, let's go inside. You think that's okay? Oh well, it's locked. Aww. Shucks. Okay. These look like materials for making a movie set. They've been sitting here for quite some time. This might as well be a junkyard. On closer inspection, this trailer looks like it's been here for a while. I don't think this is part of some temporary film set. Alright. Wait. I wasn't done. Okay. A light van for moving staff and equipment around. They've kept it in pretty good shape. Looks like it'd run fine. Well, let's go for a drive. Sure, if I had a license. Nick, you don't have a driver's license? But look, I have this. Why are you showing me your attorney's badge, Nick? Huh, someone's been out here. Looks like 2 people ate here. There's nothing left on the plates. Hey, so they ate T-bone steaks too. What is it with steaks around here? Hey, there's always room for steak. But something doesn't seem out of... Oh gosh, something does seem out of place. I'm sorry. What? I don't know. It just feels odd. Huh. An incinerator. Apparently they just put this one in. It's already covered in soot. They must not clean it much. And nothing at the entrance. And that's... Okay, listen. Nothing with the windows. I already looked at that. And... yeah, I saw that too. Well, really wasn't much to see. Let's move again. October 18th, Studio 1. I don't really want to be in here. Yeah, it is a murder scene. I want to go someplace else. Nick? Well, let's see what we can find at least. Oh, this is the same stuff she said before. Yep, this is all the same as the last time, so I'm not going to read it. Alright. Let's move again. No, I was already here. I'm getting my studios mixed up. Okay, let's back up one more. And then move to the employee area. October 18th, Global Studios employee area. Look, it's that assistant girl. Hey. Hi. WP's lawyers, right? I heard about the trial. Great job, guys. Oh? Don't mention it. Is it true they caught the security lady? I'm gonna turn down the game volume a little bit. Alright. Actually, she just called me. She told me to cover up that drain. You mean that one? Wow. What a mess. I know. I'm not so good with handiwork. Some assistant, right? Yeah, but you do work on the props and the backdrops, right? Right. Just lots of times they end up looking worse than I did before I fixed them. Oh? Oh! Well, I'm sure these things happen. Nothing to worry yourself about. You're right. I won't. Personally, I think she should worry at least a little bit more. If you'll excuse me, I have to go to the guard station. I'm supposed to fill in for Miss Oldbag. Right. See you later, then. Good luck with your investigation. Alright, we have stuff to examine here. And that's great. It's gonna be the first thing. So, the fanboy they were talking about in the trial today, he came in through that drain? So it seems. I guess they covered it up in a hurry. Hey, Nick. If that drain's covered, the boy won't be able to get in. Yeah, I think that was the idea. I feel kind of sorry for him, though. Don't you? What? You want to rip the gate off? Really, Nick? We can? Whoa, she's serious. Uh-oh. Huh. I'm gonna rip it open. Well, I suppose some things are just made to be broken. Yay! You know, Nick, you're pretty swell sometimes. Sometimes? Hey, yeah! There. That should make the kids happy. The things we do. That's a steak. Make salmon here. The door to the dressing room is not locked. Hey, Nick, let's go in. Maybe there'll be something else to steal. Hey, we're not thieves. But we did take that card key. We borrowed that. There's a difference. Let's look. The door to the dressing room. It's not locked. Hey, Nick, let's go in. Maybe there'll be something... Oh, we already said that. I forgot for a moment there. I have to move first. No. Dressing room. October 18th, Global Studios dressing room. This is where the Steel Samurai costume was on the day of the murder. And that's what Mr. Powers says, at least. I guess they snuck in and took it while he was sleeping. But Nick, what if Mr. Powers hadn't been sleeping? I wonder what the killer was planning on doing then. Oh, she's got a point. Alright. Forgive me. I don't even know what to look at. Huh. It's locked. I guess he doesn't open his window much. It is kind of dusty outside. What's this bag? Mr. Powers is back. I wonder what's inside. Hey! Supermarket tabloids? Wow, I'm kind of shocked. Maya, leave those alone. Wolfman found on Mars? I'll have to buy that issue. Looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here like he said. Oh. There's a front book. There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give these to the employees. Some tea and cookies. Wait, Nick. Oh, what now? These snacks. They've passed the expiration date. Then don't eat them? Ugh. They're snacks. They're meant to be eaten. Huh. I read that last time. Okay, I'm gonna have to make sure I definitely end on the hour with all this yawning. Let's examine the mirror. Yep, it's all the same stuff. I read the message on there last time as well, so I really don't know what to look at. Oh, hello. Huh? You look a little out of place. It's clothes, isn't it? I thought my camo vest might do the trick. Kind of an alternative guard fashion thing. Let's talk. Alright, studios. So, how are the studios doing? There's police everywhere wandering around. It's terrible. They won't even let me clean up. Don't want me disturbing evidence. I haven't even cleaned up our lunch plates from the day of the murder. You mean those plates with the steak bones left over on them from the employee area? Yeah. Can you believe it? Alright, fanboy. Do kids sneak in here a lot? Well, I don't think there's that many of them, but I do see one in particular a bunch. He's always gawking at the sets or snapping pictures. You should see old Windbag's eyes flash when she sees him. She has a bit of trouble catching him, though. Alright, the director. I heard something at the trial today. They said that the director and producer were there the day of the murder. Oh, sorry. I was in the prop storage room, so I didn't see them. I guess they were here, though. The studio head seemed pretty eager to keep us quiet. So, they were trying to protect the director. Or the producer, really. The producer's our real star here. She saved these studios from the brink of disaster and kept them running. I don't think we'd all be in business if it weren't for that producer. The producer, huh? Let's try showing some things. Say, you work with the props, right? About that murder weapon. You mean the samurai spear? Yeah, it's a prop, but it's still pretty heavy. I hate having to carry that thing around. So you'd have to be pretty strong to use that as a weapon, it sounds like. Why is Mr. Powers the only person I can think of? Because they're setting you up. I don't really... Alright, let's try the keycard. Wow, they give a lawyer one of those keycards? Well, I'm sort of borrowing it. I see. You better be careful not to lose that. They're very strict about those keycards here. I guess they're pretty good about keeping these out of outsiders' hands. Thanks. I'll be careful. Map? Picture. Oh, can you take a look at this? That's Mr. Powers. Why is he dragging his leg like that? What is this anyway? Looks like she didn't know about this photo or the injury that morning. Never mind. Huh. Let's try this. Oh. Alright. I think I got everything here. Let's move again. Yeah, this is what was said last time, so I'm not gonna read it. Why don't they put his head back on? Maybe we should ask that assistant. I'm not sure that we really want her fixing anything. And you'd probably need a crane to move that. Probably so. Huh. Same message. All right. Yeah, let's go back to the main game. This is also what she said earlier. Ugh. don't have anything. Nope. I'm really stuck again. Law offices? Here's itchy. Alright. Nope. I'm so lost. Same thing. I guess I have no choice but to go back to the studio. Yep. In the trial, they said Studio 2 was down this path. Oh, that's what I said before. Dang it, I'm just as tired as I was yesterday, and I am out of ideas. Hey, look. That's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these. Hey, Nick. Take a look at that. One of those red and white boards they clap at the start of filming. And look, a megaphone. A real live megaphone. Huh. Ready, Nick? Action! This girl is more trouble than I thought. Oh. Backdrop. And again, that was stuff she said yesterday. Nope. Said all of this before. No, that's the wrong button. I'm stumped. October 18th, Studio 2 entrance. Wait a minute, so I guess this means we actually found something different. And this place is deserted. Oh, wow. Eek! Nick, what was that noise? It sounded like it came from inside the trailer. Someone must be inside. Hello? No answer. Pretty suspicious if you ask me, Nick. Let's go in. I'm not sure we should be barging in. Huh. It's locked. What? Don't we have a key? No. But there's probably one in the guard station at the main gate. Then what are you waiting for? Let's borrow it. If they'll let us. Alright, let's move again. Alright. Let's examine. Oops. There we go. Ugh. The computer that runs the studio security cameras. Oh, wait a minute. Already read that. Whoops. Aha. Why do I keep hitting it? Nope. Nope. I'm sorry about that. Wow. So I gotta get in the trailer, but I have no clue how. Nope. Nope. I don't know what to do. I heard the person. Oh. Oh wait, no. That was in the other studio. Dang it, I keep getting the studios mixed up. The only thing I can think of okay, but yep. I said all that before. Said all this. Now, what about the key card itself? Said that before as well. I don't know what's going on. I just had a thought, but I lost it. I'm stoked. Oops. Okay. At least something new. Okay. We found this card key in your dressing room. Oh, no, he said this. I'm so stuck. The drain gate is off. And I know who did it. Now the kids will be able to come in again. Doesn't it make you feel great to do a good deed like that? It must be nice to live free of guilt. Door to the dressing room. It's not locked. Oops. Hey, Nick, let's go in. Maybe there's something else to steal. I said that as well before. I don't know. And it's been an hour. Like, That must be the storage room. That's where they keep all the film equipment. Wow, Nick, you know a lot about the industry. What else would they keep in a film studio? Window to the dressing room. My glass is frosted, so I can't see inside. Well, that's something. What the... Who are you dudes? LMAO. Well, I found a way to keep going. Oh, wow. Alright, so side note. This is how gamers and anime nerds and, what's a third group of people? Gamers, anime nerds, basically otaku were, this is how they used to be presented. They were not cool. They were, lacking. You see, he talked elite speak. And that's what it used to be called. Like, all of the stuff that people are used to using online, like WTF and LMAO and you saw it a little bit. D capital D00 D. So that used to be called leet speak. Internet slang for elite. Implying that people who use the internet and were nerds were elite. So this developed into how, say, Gen Z and a lot of millennials used the net. So, like, millennials back in the late 90s and early 2000s had specific online chat room jargon they would use. This came in maybe about, I don't know, a few years after the millennium went by, year 2000. So, this is a bit dated, but this is accurate. And you'll notice that the theme to Steel Samurai is playing. It implies that, he's a fan of it, and, these shows, as you heard, were meant for children. You'll see he's obviously not a child. And so, yeah, people who were really into anime and all that stuff, again, were not responsible people. They were outside the norm. They were geeks. Not the way that we would perceive nerds. Geeks and nerds kind of have different ways of perception. So, welcome to the early 2000s / late 90s portrayal of teen and young adult fans of the internet and pop culture from Japan, or at least like pop culture Japan. But the thing is, like, at that time, from what I understand, adults being fans of, say, Steel Samurai in this game, I can't think of the show that was transferred to the United States and later called the Power Rangers. I really can't remember it right now. Again, adults who were into it, teens who were into it, were looked down on. So it took some kind of nerve, to be a fan of this. So this is somebody who's really on the fringe. He's probably sitting at his house all day, online, and talking about this, using leet speak. He's young, if he's going to be using it. Leet speak was not considered the proper way to talk online. Most people were using proper sentences, whole sentences. These days, it's considered rude to use a period, when you're speaking. Even though that's proper grammar, people will still using proper grammar online. And so to use these very popular abbreviations for things and the even older leet speak was, it was new and it was considered stupid. So besides this explanation of why the text is like that, why he's in the Steel Samurai studios, he's comic relief. He is strong comic relief in this game. Welcome to late 90s, early 2000s portrayal of gamers and nerds. You, and I say this as a rural you, used to be considered the butt of society. This is, and it's really changed, so here we go. Huh? Wait, you first. Who are you? You look pretty suspicious to me. See? He's not considered, he's not considered trustworthy, he's not considered, cool in the least, he's considered weird. Whatever, lamers. How could you not know the great Salmonella? Salmonella? I make the elite shows. The Steel Samurai? Mine. RTFC. Read the film credits. Oh, he's the director. Okay, well, he's a fan of his own work and probably other people's shows. Really? You're the Salmonella? I'm so sorry. You look so... sorry. No, quite alright. Really. It's fine. ROFL. Rolling on the floor laughing. That one is not really used too much anymore. Oh, what is it? You know, on closer inspection. Yeah. Hot. Slobber. You see, like, yeah. This was common. And then you have to take in the Japanese perspective of this. And, as you can see, he's yeah, okay. You'll recognize this archetype, but these days it's been cleaned up. I'll put it like that. Hey, do you do a lot of cosplay? Is that costume box? Drool. Yeah, I can really speak. Boxers? Well, what? Hey, you're drooling. Oh, I forgot. Like, a lot of stuff ended with sores, so she's actually spelled out. Huh? Oh, well. Buffer overrun. Buffer is, computer reference. You've triggered my creative powers. Yes, it's coming to me. Pink Princess. The sequel to the Steel Samurai. Pink Princess, warrior of old Tokyo. Oh my god. ROFL. LMAO! Pink Princess? Why is it gotta be little old Tokyo? Oh, I missed the little. Why can't it have a cool name? Like Neo Old Tokyo? Maya, we really need to talk about cool. It's over an hour thanks to me actually falling asleep during this, and I have no way to say. This is a long investigation, and we're gonna keep going, probably. But I really need to rest, so what I'm gonna do... is I'm gonna go rest. Because if I don't, I will fall asleep. And I'm really sorry that I'm dozing off at the computer. I'll probably try to cut that out. It's just that I changed my sleep schedule. And so now my body thinks bedtime is around this time because I wake up at 5 a.m. And I like waking up super early, so... But I have to run. And next Friday, we're gonna continue. I want to make a note to y'all that I'm probably going to play Detroit Become Human, not on Friday because something came up. So I'm gonna probably play it on Thursday. And it'll be 5 o'clock again, but Thursday, not Friday. So... I'm kind of embarrassed that I was dozing off while I was trying to figure out what to do. So it'll be... How did I set this up? We're not going to be playing Phoenix Wright on Friday. We will be... Oh, where's my calendar? I'm not going to guess what I did. I had set up a completely different calendar for next week because I have a lot of stuff planned because of the pre-release. Let me turn that down. Because of the pre-release of Final Fantasy XIV, I'm going to try to get into servers. We're going to figure out what to do that day. But in the meantime, I need to pull up the calendar I made, which is completely different than what I had before. It's just going to be 1 week where everything is crazy. Excuse me. So, what I had is Final Fantasy XIV at... Whoops. Final Fantasy XIV on Sunday, as usual. Final Fantasy XIV... No, sorry. I'm not reading anything right. Final Fantasy XIV on Sunday. Phoenix Wright, we're going to play on Monday. Tuesday, we are going to do a Final Fantasy XIV maintenance countdown stream. Basically, I'm going to find out what time the maintenance is going to happen, and we're going to try to get there ahead of time and be there as it shuts down, because being logged into the game at shutdown can be pretty fun. On Wednesday, next week will be Detroit Become Human, and then Friday, on the 28th, if we could sneak our way into the servers, we're going to be playing Final Fantasy XIV. If there's no slowdown, if there's no unexpected events, we'll try to get on for the exploring what's changed. We're not going to start MSQ, so we're probably not going to talk to any NPCs. But we can go over what changes they've done, if they've done anything at the level we're at, and probably react to some stuff. So, yeah, that's the plot. I will upload the schedule that I have here. Let me show y'all, and then y'all will know what I'm talking about. Okay, let me shrink this picture. Alright, so this is the schedule that I had set up. So Phoenix Wright is going to be next Monday, not next Tuesday. I will share this on the social, on YouTube. Not right now, because it's still Tuesday this week. It's a little bit early. But I will probably upload it to the community tab on Saturday. And we will go from there. So let me get this off. Okay. So I'm going to pause gameplay for Phoenix Wright right now. We'll get back to it in a few days. I hope that y'all, again, forgive me for being so tired and dozing off on you a little bit. And it's not becoming at all. So I'm going to let y'all go. I'm going to get sleep. I hope that you get sleep whenever it comes down to it. I'm out of it. Okay. I will catch y'all on Monday. Have a good evening.